Hello, my friend. Welcome to Reflections and Music, knocking on heaven's door, rocking reflections about songs that stir the spirit. I have never held a special fondness for an automobile. As long as a car gets me to where I need to go, that's good enough for me. Some people, however, feel a strong affection for their cars and even give them a name. This was the case for Neil Young back in the early 60s when he lived in Canada. He had a 1948 Buick Roadmaster hearse that he named Mort. He was on his way to Toronto one day when Mort broke down at a place called Blind River. He abandoned the vehicle in a parking lot and continued on to Toronto by hitchhiking. He always wondered whatever happened to that car, and after moving to Los Angeles, wrote a song about Mort called Long May You Run, and then recorded it with his friend Stephen Stills. He makes a reference to Mort breaking down in the second verse. Well, it was back in Blind River in 1962 when I last saw you alive, but we missed that shift on the long decline, long may you run. This song was one of my favorites in the 70s, and I never even knew it was about a car. I liked the song simply because it inspired me to run. Back then, I was running cross country, which is a long-distance race that requires a strong heart. In fact, runners who pursue intense endurance exercise for 5 hours or more per week may develop exercise-induced cardiac remodeling, often referred to as athlete's heart, a physiologic response where the heart becomes larger and more efficient than average as a natural response to intensive exercise. I could relate the phenomenon of athlete's heart to the lyrics from Young's song. With your chrome heart shining in the sun, long may you run. Now, however, whenever I hear this song, I think about it in terms of the spiritual life, which is not a sprint, but a marathon. And thus, care for the soul is essential, especially to build resilience that will help us endure the storms of life. As Young sings in the opening lines of the song, we've been through some things together, with trunks of memories still to come. We found things to do in stormy weather. Long may you run.
With your chrome